Billy was like, if you get under 30 minutes, you get brain jar.
Speed brain.
Here's your brain in the jar. Enjoy it.
Chivos? No, brains in jars.
Jars? Brain.
It's very funny that I'm also using my weird button layout to, like, menu, which means I have to remember what my go forward and go back are. Like, right now I'm using WASD to move around, and I'm using the arrow keys for jump, shoot, hook shot, and dash. And it's like, it's kind of a weird setup because my left arrow key is shoot, my up is jump, my down is hook shot, and my right is dash. I've just found that to be like the most comfortable thing. It makes sense that the brain screen was added later on. And Pulley has added quite a lot of things to the game, just kind of as time has gone on.
And Pulley is cool as heck.
Yep, he is great. Alright, it didn't actually that file.
Delete the file.
Delete.
Fine.
I do like that we also, because we've done the like super weird endings and stuff, everything just gets a little bit weird sometimes.
Yeah,
we're easing it in, basically.
So don't you dock like that?
Yeah.
You know? Belly up.
It's all about local gravity and all that, you know? Well, shall we give it another shot?
Let's do it.
Alright. I also think it's really funny how, like, the bike is missing from the, like, status screen up here. Like, these two look the same, but they actually also have a bike upgrade, like, one to the right of those.
Ah.
Because the bike was added in way later as a joke. I believe it was originally, like, announced as an April Fool's joke, and then he actually put it in the game. Anyway, let's give it another go. Bike was in launch, okay, yeah.
The game was originally actually designed around the bike.
Hell
of course. Yeah, it was like, the game came out in April originally. So there was an April Fool's joke about the bike, and then it was actually put into the game.
How does it feel to have no movement tech again?
Ah, shameful.
Garbage.
Awful. Doing a tech skip here also lets you wail on the boss, like, immediately. That baby is still here.
It really is like when you're playing an RPG and you know, you go from like the end of the game to a new run and you're like back to being baby.
Yep,
You're like,
it's just the weirdest thing in the world.
I don't like being baby.
I got plus 0.1 seconds there. Alert, alert. Your place is about to explode. You like where you're standing? Big mistake.
Never like where we're standing.
I like how those little dudes sometimes just fall the wrong direction when you blow up a platform around them. This fish is bullying me. This fish is cyberbullying me.
That fish hates you.
He does, though.
Okay.
Okay. Real Miles Tales per hour hours here.
I'm still telling you, my proudest achievement is getting that Green Hill Zone.
Hell yeah.
Proudest stream achievement.
Green Hill Zone is just the funniest reward. Because the level itself sucks, but
so
doing
bad.
it is just so amazing. Oops. A babby jump there.
Very good at jumping.
Mm-hmm. Look, I ain't no Mario player here.
Never played Mario with your feet.
I would never play a Mario. Jumping? Strange. sin. Yo, you wanna? Dude?
Uh-oh.
Friend?
I shouldn't, like, jump high enough to, like...
Apparently not!
Yeah.
That's new!
Yeah, you kind of, like... skip that second platform.
It's fine. There we go. I'm getting better at that. I'm kind of
Yeah,
figuring out the
pretty good,
mechanics.
pretty
A consistent setup would really be the best thing, but you know,
Eh.
that's more of a polish in the details kind of thing. Alright, next thing is the double jump. It's pretty easy to not make it onto that
Yeah.
mushroom there,
Yeah. Mhm.
with even with your double jump. Here I kind of want to double jump as fast as I can.
Yeah, those are just a little too high for your regular jump.
Yeah, but it's like a waste to go all the way up and
Yeah.
then wait to come down on it.
Energy tank!
It served me well, I will say that.
Yep. Maybe someday you'll not get it. Maybe.
We'll see. There's definitely going to be a lot of, like, knowing with my various movement, you know, like, what things I could do to skip in different rooms in this early part.
Mhm.
Like, there's a lot of tiny little movement optimizations that I will definitely be able to make.
Oh no. You killed him, our friend who helped us. You killed him.
To be fair, I killed him the first time, too.
I know, but
I'm a monster.
you are a monster. You don't have to kill him this time.
I don't know, I don't trust him. Yeah, that damage boost is super easy. The fish is actually, like, not that difficult. That'll definitely... That'll fucking wake him up.
Hey, nice.
So I really want to hit him right there, but it's quite, like, you know, fast, basically. Ah, dang, I flipped myself around there. You kind of got to be getting ready to do it right as you enter the room.
Mm-hmm.
Does give me a lot more time to hit that, though, because we are now just kind of on his time.
Yep. Get over here, buddy.
None of these are particularly difficult. Mostly because these, like, gamer babies basically chill. You know, they're much easier to do this off of. I'm trying there to use the dash booster because I haven't, like, used it in the playthrough yet.
Hitting the wrong button.
Yeah, because it's literally right next to my split button. Which I honestly like most of the time. It's pretty great. Just, you know, when I didn't have the V boost and then suddenly I do, it makes everything a little bit tougher. Alright, off to Trash Pot again.
Here we go.
There's definitely also going to be a lot of, like, ordering questions about like when I use my V dash versus my double jump versus my hook shot, and I always forget that that's a platform there. But there is a wall in my way that I can shoot, but that I do need to do a shoot on.
No, don't do a shoot.
There's definitely a lot of like room for improvement of in-between movement, which I also like quite a lot, you know? The moment-to-moment of Mario Odyssey is actually probably my favorite bit of it. Hit my head.
Oh, you bonked.
I bonked a little bit.
You bonked.
I didn't hit the health tank.
You tried.
It's fine.
You gave it a go.
Give it a red hot kick. Keep doing that. Jumping a little bit too early on that.
Whew.
So I believe that the V-dash obviously does slow you down horizontal speed-wise, but that the double jump is basically exactly the same as just running along the screen, so like adding a double jump in doesn't hurt. And Matcha's Head, thank you so much for the Prime resub.
Thank you.
Remembering to shoot upward just to blow up those little guys so they don't cause me nearly as much anxiety. When you have the H dash, you're basically like taking a shot and then dashing through it a whole bunch of times. I'd say this is pretty good. I will hit my button as soon as I trash bot here. Pretty happy with how that went. All right. Will you look at the time? It's hook o'clock.
Oh no.
Oh, it's my favorite time.
It's not my favorite time.
All right. My next one is the teleport key. I was like checking my splits there.
You look away, you look back, you're dead.
Mm-hmm. Has this ever happened to you?
Were you doing an online exam and your teacher decided you looked away from the screen too many times?
God. Ah, bullshit game. It didn't connect.
No.
Stopped by trash. Halted by trash. Oh, it would have been really funny if that bug had knocked me
It would
off.
have been pretty
I would have
funny.
fucking laughed.
I would have laughed. That would have been real funny.
I would have died, but I would have laughed. And you know, that's the important part, right?
Yeah?
Yeah, I can do that. I can get out of that room faster than I am.
You just want to make sure you got it.
I want to just be damn sure.
Mm-hmm. Very important.
By the way, text storage turns off a lot of stuff. Like, the spores that guy was shooting at us, they spawn, but they don't move.
Ah.
Which was why some rooms in this form are actually a bit easier. At least while you have the text storage on. By the way, these little guys are deathly allergic to water.
They're also gross and creepy. goo a little too much.
Frame perfect saving.
The ultimate technique.
I will end this man.
Oh.
Oh.
Hello.
So yeah, the optimal time for me to be hitting the thingy there is basically like right as I'm starting to fall down, but still in range to hit the roof with the hook shot. Because then I'll fall down a lot and I'll get a big swingy. Alright, if I just dive twice there, that'll definitely let me do it.
Gotta go fast.
As one does. My next one is the charge shot, right? Yes. Yeah, there we go.
Woo.
Go away, worm. That was pretty nice. I like that movement I just did. Alright. Time for the music to swing. Bash me straight into that fish, why don't you?
Yeah. I know she loves the fish.
It does.
You love them so much. They're your friend. Are you supposed to be able to get it like that?
Yes, it's just that, you know, we, don't have the V-dash. Technically, as soon as you get the teleporter key, you're, like, able to grab it.
Apparently I should personalize my food and grab it.
Or rather, the teleporter key and also the, horizontal dash.
Yeah.
So you're meant to get it like that, basically, with the horizontal dash. Yeah, you basically jump into the room and that unlocks the teleporter that's in the room, and then you use that horizontal dash through the red blocks and then blow
You're not
up.
supposed to use the vertical dash twice.
Basically.
It sounds like quitter talk, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
It is.
Oh.
Oh. I didn't have a double jump there.
You did hit the block, though.
See, extremely want to avoid that one, but the other two are pretty easy. Jazzy, thanks for the follow.
Thank you.
Ooh, got that one. Real quick.
Nice.
Alright. Now it's the power screen, aka the one that I've missed in both, the split that I've missed in both runs so far. Mostly because I was, like, too busy doing the trick and hoping that it would work out to remember to do the split button as well. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for not the save, which is why this is going to kill me this time around.
Hell yeah.
Definitely. You have no chance to survive this time.
I thought you were
I
not going
do
for the
need-
save.
I'm so used to just like, well, let's just walk over. There we go. Remove my hand from the shoot button forever.
We will never shoot again.
Nope. There we go. I remembered to split.
Nice. And done this run. Woo! That's probably not possible.
Pacifist percent.
It'd be really funny if you could, though. Yeah, there needs to be a pacifist percent.
You're a peaceful robot.
Yeah.
Was that faster? I have no idea.
Yeah, probably.
Definitely faster than standing waiting for one to come down. Unless robots don't count.
That's a good question.
I would never disparage my robot friends. Someday I'll charge a shot for that.
No, you won't.
You're right. Don't rub it in.
Again, wife.
Someday I'll shoot that too.
Nah.
That I believe you on.
Get like the horizontal dash. I'm trying to remember.
You get it in the forest sector that we never go to. I believe right after you fight Overgrowth, which is like the plant tentacle monster. And then you come back and turn the power on in the station, but then you actually go back to the other sector.
Well, maybe the Class C Guardian doesn't count. Maybe that's the pacifist run.
Yeah.
That's as pacifist as you can get.
He gave us no choice.
Yeah.
Wrong one. I went for the teleport key.
Yep. Is it going
I'm gonna go to the
here?
save point here, yes.
I was like, it's probably just worth just heading for a heal, huh? The virus definitely doesn't count.
I won't go back up for a save after this.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, there I could have tanked it, but I didn't.
We're gonna take like no damage, and so we'll need like no save. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that save probably was saveless. We're currently be on 1 HP, so you know, we actually probably win.
As was mentioned, if you just walk forward in this room, you don't actually take damage. At some point, I'll probably also add the teleporter storage because it's actually not that hard to not shoot. It would just be about not jumping when I don't have a jump. I sort of have to remind myself that I have to jump to make him jump sometimes. Like, he runs at me and it's like, bro, do the thing.
Bro, do the thing I'm supposed to make you do. Hey, Shazzy, things are going pretty well.
Yeah, pretty happy with it.
About
We've done 2 runs.
20 minutes off of PV, you know. I should do.
It's that first run.
got that guy pretty much.
Yeah. Again, a lot of it will just be like, don't accidentally lose the teleporter storage.
Yep.
And now we fight Dumbass Bot.
Mm-hmm. Invincibot, I think we call him.
Same thing.
And bye-bye.
Mm-hmm. There, that's gonna be what our thing is, what our time is. Like, I'll just reset the sum of bests to that.
Alright. Up we go.
And yes, you are allowed to shoot with teleporter storage as long as you also jump, like, super, super quick.
So really, it's just best to not.
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
Don't know if I got a shot in there. Charge up. Pretty minor. I did not. There we go.
Alright. My boy.
Down to 13. See how that
Do it.
goes. We have been downloaded.
To the brain. Oh, is that the brain that's in the jar? Is it his brain?
Maybe. Not sure if the computer virus has it.
I mean, it seems like it.
Do you think the virus robot goes pew to itself whenever it fires the finger laser?
Absolutely. Pew 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 pew. Yeah,
Nice.
there we go.
Getting pretty good at that.
Yep, getting good, getting good.
Pretty happy with that for it being my third actual run. Especially when the first run was like,
Yeah.
half the run was fighting this guy. Alright, that was another PB, 2649.
All PVs all the way down.
Yeah, I definitely get big Onyx from Oracle of Seasons 5s.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
That's pretty good. Definitely a lot of places I can go to, like, clean this up a little bit, but, pretty happy that I'm, like, under 30 minutes already on run 3.
Pretty good.
Quite happy with, you know, just messing around with it, seeing what does work and what doesn't. Definitely, like, the one thing about 30-minute speedruns is that, like, your tiny little mistakes start to matter a lot, but... So my time is almost certainly about to level off really hard, but that's kind of half the fun of doing a thing like this, because you just get a bunch of reps and get comfortable with it, and, like, you don't really have to care about your times too much. And yes, the nice thing about it is that you can just do a billion runs really fast. Like, There's a reason that Darbian has done tens, if not hundreds of thousands of runs of Super Mario Bros, clocking in at like 5 minutes each. If you fuck up, you're not actually losing all that much.
Yeah, the thing like where you got to with Odyssey was just like if you lost a run halfway in, that was like, 40 minutes.
It was a decent amount of time lost. It was also just that it was kind of like tough on my hands.
Yeah.
Like I probably would have just stuck with it if I, didn't clench up so much with like with shaking. That and if I kind of just had a little bit, if I could do a full run easily at the start of the day, which is kind of when I have my most free time, that would also be good.
No commute, baby. Woo!
Do love it. The big thing about Odyssey is that like you have to shake. You want to shake to do like your rolls. So a lot of the game is actually about figuring out when you can just fit in another shake. You always want to be shaking more because that's the way that Mario moves fastest. Makes things quite difficult. Yeah, I'm gonna change this to 546.75. And that should more or less be clean, I think.
Yeah, I think you hit everything right this time.
I think this run in particular, I think I fucked up TrashBot, but I undid it, so it's not an issue. Alright, 25-10 on the IGT. Brain in jar. Yeah, our sum of best is currently 2609 and our time is currently 2649, but that's not too much of a surprise.
Yep.
As we go along this and kind of just get them cleaner, start to get a few more nicer segments, get it a little bit further. Though honestly, at this point, that's probably like, relatively close to how it's gonna get by the end. Hard to say though.
Can you go sub 25?
Yeah, that could be good. Brain.
You should realize that, like, as soon as you get that, you then have to learn one of the other ones.
Clearly.
You're gonna have to get, like, alien ending now.
Yeah. That or try to learn the challenge mode. Which I did watch Jazzy's video on that, so like I know what the route is. I'm not sure I'd be able to just pull it out immediately, but I'm at least aware of like what goes into it. The fun part is that you only get 10 health.
Oh, 10 health.
Challenge mode seems like it could be quite a fun one to learn. Not necessarily to go for a super fast time, but just to have actually completed a run of it at all.
You're upon very fast.
Yeah, it makes sense that the surface ending isn't too much worse. Like, you basically just have to get... Is it all of the data discs? God, it's been long enough that I don't remember how you unlock the spike room. Is it all the data diskettes that unlock the spike room? Or is there like a way to kind of skip a lot of that stuff? Or do all the diskettes actually unlock the whatchamacallit, Rue? The fight with you do skip the discs. Okay, yeah. That would also be kind of interesting, because of course, like, I only know the bits of the speed run that you do for skip, like the skips and stuff that go into any % currently. That'd definitely be a fun thing to potentially learn. Also because I love doing that stupid spike room. Like, it's one of the most fun things in the game, playing casually. Mostly because I like dying and being dead, but once you start getting it and suddenly you can start doing it like 3 or 4 times in a row, it's like, ah, shit, this is awesome. Yeah, only slightly longer than the virus. So do you get like the hyper dash? and then just kind of do a skip to get through. Do you get the golden key? Curious about all those. Well, shall we do another run?
Yep.
Great. We're off. I definitely feel like I'm gonna run more categories. I don't know if I'll necessarily do it today, but I definitely will, like, you know, it seems like there's enough transferable skills, but also, like, you know, totally different stuff in various categories that it can be fun to learn other ones as well. Ah, almost. Literally almost. He was one shot from death. Kind of missed that split, but it's... Yeah, it makes sense that the health packs would be mandatory for some of the stuff that you need to do. I should probably, before my next run, learn text skip and just start trying to do it. Feels at this point like it would be a reasonable thing for me to include. Especially when, like, the input isn't really that difficult. I just haven't learned it and don't want to, like, rely on tricks I only get one chance to do that I haven't really practiced. You know. Hey, I actually killed that guy.
Woo!
I was watching people do that in videos and, like, I could never quite do it because you gotta hit him the first time from pretty far away. Ah, I turn around a little too quickly when I do that. He sort of just went in the wall there. There we go.
Hey.
I knew that was something that I would kind of just get, you know, without too much trouble, with enough practice, so I wasn't too worried about that one. That is true. I can't soft lock myself doing it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah, dang. I was so happy when I learned that you went through, like, that little secret corridor, because it makes so much sense that that would enable a skip as long as you could do it.
Yeah.
You know, the map is sort of precision designed the way that it is to have very specific places, and, like, when you totally break the map at the end, it doesn't really matter. Like, to get the keys, it doesn't really matter. But if you could get up there way earlier, and they are always available, like, it's just so obvious that it would result in something good, you know? Alright, time for V-Slash.
Do it.
Fucking denied. pin bait right there.
Yeah?
That guy was like, no, no, no.
He was like, absolutely not. Denied.
I missed. Well, vanished to the shame zone.
It's in
Wasn't
your
sure if I
shame
could make
corner.
that jump or not. Now I know. Yeah, as long as I hit him kind of like high up in my jump, I don't really have to worry too much. Oops. Okay, that should actually be fine. If I don't be dumb about it. I didn't control him. Get over here, buddy. I do keep doing that. I need to, like, wait. There we go.
Hey.
Not quite. This is gonna be a close one. Especially if I fuck it up. We're good though.
We're fine.
That was also quite close.
And split.
Yes, and actually use the correct button this time.
No.
So that I don't immediately split Trash Bot.
Denied. You must immediately split Trash Bot. It's trash and it deserves to be split.
That may be true, but...
Alright, now don't die.
Now, don't die.
Don't die.
My #1 goal in life. Don't die.
Just don't die. Don't do it. You know it. It's true. Don't die.
I will try my best. Okay, Trashbot is next. I can definitely get, you know, a much better time on him. If I can get his first phase down quicker. That's kind of going to be my goal.
Murder that Trash Bot.
Beloved 90s sitcom character Trashbot. Someday I will also remember to shoot that. I just forget that room exists, because I only go through it once.
Yeah.
Grab me some health.
Yeah. Love some health.
Some health.
It's really funny seeing your bar at the bottom not fill up
Mm-hmm.
when you're fighting the virus.
Hey, I actually didn't
Woo!
fall in the lava this time.
Woohoo!
Hooray! I love not burning my robot.
Don't burn the boy. He's precious.
Boy is a national treasure.
Boy is good lad. How could you burn him like that?
Boy received his burn notice.
Boy had a wee bit of time there.
That will happen, I've noticed. Wow, destroyed.
Yep.
I believe it's like if you have a like tile high wall that you're standing on, or like that you're, or a one tile gap in a wall that you're like trying to push yourself in. I don't think I've seen it happen with controller, but with keyboard, if I'm just like pressing the thing. Okay, it's like not quite in the place I want him to be. He'd be taking way more if he was. sure exactly what you do to get him into the right place. Slightly too far left? Okay.
I believe you have to call him a nerd.
It might work. It's worth a shot.
Fucking nerd. Trash bot nerd.
As he fires giant lasers at me. Alright, pretty
Maybe
good.
he just loves being trash. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. He loves incinerating trash.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, we all do.
Again, I will need to remember what my buttons is.
Never remember what your buttons is.
No. I won't. You know this
Buttons
about
aren't
me.
real anyway.
Nah, they're fake. Keys on your keyboard, hallucinations.
Yeah, like that's where it happens.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I've seen it happen with a controller before.
Yeah.
Didn't get hit by that time.
Whee. Don't fall in the lava.
Don't fall in.
Oh.
Thanks.
No, 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 don't shake.
Watch me.
Just wait.
The most fucked up thing is when a baby shakes you.
No.
It's true. Can't shake him back.
And it would be fucked up to shake a baby.
Exactly.
That's worse. Woo!
Touch the shit out of that.
Yeah.
Faster than going all the way down.
Yeah? Okay, you like quick shot your way through that man. Do some
That's optimal, baby.
damage.
It is funny how because you skip the horizontal dash in this run of it, it's actually like totally different, or it makes like a lot of the movement and room-to-room stuff totally different when you do, say, a challenge mode run, where you start with the horizontal dash. You know, because like it's basically a tool that you don't have in this room or in this game at all in this entire run through.
Yeah.
And that would mean that you could do a lot of different stuff. In a lot of ways, it kind of just like takes over as your movement conveyance of choice.
It is horizontal.
'Cause, yeah, there's a lot of times where you want to go horizontal.
You want to go fast, horizontal. Teleport.
Teleport. Was a good teleport, Mario.
Never a good teleport, Mario.
Pretty sure that's not true.
Hey, Mario. Teleport.
Alright, I gotta remember to just V-dash from the ground there, and then I don't have to rely on like the screen giving it back.
I do love all the sound effects in this game.
Oh, the Foley design in this game is top notch. Yeah, I'm getting that. I got that twice now. That was a pretty nice worm room. Forgot to hit the up button there. My one weakness, up.
Oh no. What about down?
Down's great. I love down. Up though, I'm suspicious. lot of ups. Definitely feel like my movement overall is like getting cleaner. It is sort of the natural outcome of playing a game a whole bunch of times. Weird, it's like the whole point of the 12-hour speedrun challenge is to like just get a bunch of reps in. That's gonna make you better than like any amount of learning tricks and whatever.
That sounds ridiculous.
I know, right?
Practice making perfect? Sounds like bullshit.
Absurd.
Not a fan. Practice or perfect. Right, I spent my V-dash there. Alright. It's the beloved power screen split.
Hooray. The thing you always hit.
The thing that I do perfectly every time.
With no mistakes.
I have never once in my life made a mistake. There we go. Down we go. Definitely do want to hit that save point because it is the, like, that's where I'm gonna start if I fuck up the teleporter here.
Soft block your game.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't love a good soft block?
Hey.
Nope.
This is better than a hard lock, right?
Mm-hmm. I could be using the V-dash there, and I really should. I think it was because I was, like, doing my regular playthrough where I didn't have a V-dash recently.
Yeah, so it's like your brain.
My brain forgets that, like, oh right, the vertical dash is, you know, that thing that you have and is very good.
I have movement. How weird.
I don't believe it.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, I've heard that if you do the teleport glitch on the security overmind and like use that to avoid having to climb back up, if you don't have control of your character again, you soft lock the, like when you do the teleport, you'll soft lock the game, which is just great. Not enough of that guy.
Fuck that guy. Hate that guy. That guy's garbage.
Fuck that guy. What I really need to do there is dash down after I do the fly up, and then that'll be really crisp.
Hell yeah.
Hi! Please don't hurt me, sir!
Bye bye, ho.
You know what just happened.
What?
I didn't charge up the shot.
Oh no.
You fool.
Lost like an entire second there.
You're never gonna remember.
Never ever. It just comes up on me so unexpectedly.
Yeah, I was keep on waiting for it, like, where? Oh, it's like, oh, I missed it. That's very
Aha, there.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you'll see like the electricity and stuff stops in this room when I have like when I'm in a text box.
Yeah.
And that's basically what text storage is doing. You get put into like the text state of the game where a lot of stuff doesn't have hitboxes, but you can still control your custom robo.
Yeah, our boy.
Mm-hmm.
Still control your boy. Your lad. Your absolute unit.
Sure it is. No, I'm just doing it. Wait.
Oh shit. We're going to the safe point.
We sure are. I was probably gonna do it anyway, but that kind of guaranteed it.
That necessitated it.
You don't have to. You can ignore him. He, I believe, can shoot you in the cutscene, though.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah. Everything in here that does 3 damage is really mean.
Yeah, and this is on easy mode.
Yeah. Where our health is yes.
And their damage is no.
I think their damage might still be the same. I'm
I
not
feel like
100% sure.
damage is by 1 and easy according to speedrun.com.
Ah,
but...
I can believe that. Not quite going for a teleporter storage there yet. I probably should. There's like no real reason for me not to, as long as I don't lock myself.
No, as long as you don't break.
Mm-hmm. And that wouldn't happen after I got the teleporter storage correctly. Like, you know, once I did that, the worst I could do is lose it. Yeah, damage reduced by 1, yeah.
Damage is plus 1 damage, still does 1 damage.
Right.
Lowest it can go is 1.
Floor of 1. So good at dodging those.
Get him. Get him.
I always forget to, like, you know, dodge the end of that. I'm so focused on, like, doing the trick correctly.
Yeah.
That I forget, oh right, it explodes.
Get him.
You overmind? Yeah, I also do get control back, like, while that flash is still happening.
Yeah. Onwards to the virus.
Virus!
Don't put stupid dad. No mean stupid head.
Mm-hmm. Our pal Virus.
It's kind of funny how many bosses are.
Oh, it's great. How many sections of the entire game I am skipping here?
Virus is just like, you again, leave me alone.
Go away!
It's only been 25 minutes. Get out. Jesus, Drew, do you really have to do this now?
Clingy.
like 5 times in the first run. You don't have to return the favor.
Revenge! I'm pretty good at those two. Getting downloaded.
Wouldn't download a robot.
He sure would.
That's because he's a pirate. He's the ones that were warned about and all that.
Little surprised I didn't take any damage from that. Getting pretty good at doing that boss. Not necessarily incredibly fast, but not dying, and that's really the biggest thing.
Yeah.
It's vitally important to not die.
Generally speaking. Alright. That was a 26:52. 3 seconds slower than PB, so like, pretty decent. We got 2 gold splits in there, which is nice. It looked like we were super ahead when we got the jump, the double jump. But kind of lost it all immediately going for the V-dash because it took us a little bit to
Yeah.
get that fish in the right place.
Yeah, I lost a bit of time.
Clearly, I need to blame fish RNG and say game's bad.
Fuck the fish.
That's basically the only explanation. Save my splits, you know, on the off chance that our power goes out or something like that.
No.
Then we go to the bathroom, and then I'll do another run after that.
Do it. Sub 25.
We'll see.
Ho ho ho, it's the virus. It's the virus. Get him. Look, it's that lad, the virus.
Our favorite.
We love him.
You know him, you love him, the virus. 30%.
Woo!
There's kind of a nice zen to it, too.
Yeah, Skull is friend to all.
Skull just wants everyone to be friends with Skull.
And really, who doesn't want to be friends with a giant floating skull?
Mm-hmm.
I know I want to be friends with a giant floating skull. It just sounds rad.
Exactly. But he's a hoot at parties.
Absolute riot, that one.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think I'm gonna go for another run. I did say I was gonna learn the actual inputs for text storage. I didn't though, and that's okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do. Start for chumps.
Mm-hmm.
They watching you play a game I can't even play.
At some point I will manage to two-cycle him, and then he better fucking watch out. I do keep splitting the security bot like a second too late. It's fine. I'm also gonna forego this save just to see if it fights me. I don't think there's anything that's gonna do Mondo damage to me. He says a fool.
I mean, the problem is, like, I would love to learn speedruns too, but my genre of choice runs are,
Long.
long?
They're not really speed runs. In
No.
this normal sense.
Sort of like my hour problem, except way, way worse.
Except like 5. And like, I've done FF1, PSP version of this. I got 2 hours on that.
Yeah.
And of course we did Red and Blue, which is about
I think our
2
PBs
hours
are in
9
that
or
2
something.
hours segment.
Which is just like... That's kind of the shortest you get. When it's just... When Star Wars 4 speedrun, never.
We don't talk about that.
Look, I'm already putting way too many hours into that game to get the platinum. I'm not speedrunning it. But, yeah, it's just like, do I really want to, like, put, like, 5 hours in? It's like, not really.
Yeah. Got like 5 hours just to do a run on something.
And of course, like, they're not
Oops.
super popular as, like, speed
Yeah,
games.
so you don't always get the same amount of resources and stuff.
Oh, they're definitely not. Like, Pokemon was good because Pokemon has, like, a ton of resources, but very few, very
hate
few
to see
other,
'em.
JRPGs have that, kind of resource on it.
Dang. There we
Hey.
go. Bug is not friend currently.
A lot of other JRPGs have, like, pathing maps and shit. Kind of really difficult.
Yeah, and that's sort of the big thing. You gotta like actually find the thing fun to speedrun specifically. Oops. Too soon.
I should potentially get back into FF1. That was fun. It's
Definitely
like,
seems like something you could do.
again, it's like 2 hours in.
Yes. A big thing about runs like that is you kind of have to enjoy taking like every run to completion, basically. You don't really, yeah, there we go, I missed that finally. You don't really get the option to just like, or at least it's not very useful if you just reset as soon as something goes wrong.
Yeah.
Very unnecessary save.
Yes, I'm definitely not good enough at games to, like, something like this speedrun, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I have the stupid fingers.
And the biggest thing with them is sort of like, you have to enjoy doing the thing that the speedrun is going to require you to do over and over and over again, you know? Like, getting good at speedrun tricks is almost entirely a matter of being, you know, like putting the time in and knowing like the correct thing and like what you're supposed to be looking for. Like, if you don't enjoy doing like specifically the speed tricks that a game has, like, why are you speedrunning it?
Yeah.
Oops. Didn't actually expect myself to fall out there.
Going well.
Don't worry about it. Ah!
Hey.
I'm shocked I got that. I hope I don't kill him when I shoot him here. That would be very funny. The hardest part is just getting my, like, stopping my reflexes from turning myself around too early, honestly.
Yeah,
Because, like, you need to be facing the opposite direction from where you want to go because you get pushed away. And you only want to turn around after you've already taken the hit.
Oh!
Damn it. It's fine. That was sort of like I was pressing one thing with one hand and then had to, like, you know, it was like, oh right, I should really dash here, and then I ended up using my thumb.
Oh, the fingers, they're dumb.
Terminal case of stupid fingers.
That's me.
Doctors say he may never recover. What do doctors know?
Nothing.
Jury's still out on science, you know.
Ugh, science.
Bunch of dorks.
Especially people who study chemistry. I mean, who does that?
Gross.
Ugh.
I don't want
Chemicals, come on. Who wants to study those?
Yeah, more like sci-ass. Woo!
Knowing where I'm supposed to stand to jump for that is a little weird.
Scientist, more like grant application writer.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's right. That is just what it's like, though. Awful, and I hate it, and that's why I want it out. There you go.
Alright, time for a trash bot. Bless this trash mess.
Yeah, that one hit me deeply.
Alright, let us fight
Trash
the
butt,
garbage.
Trash butt. Fight, 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 fight.
No, John, you are the garbage.
Aren't we all the garbage?
That's more like it.
Yeah. This is gonna be a good trash bot.
This is gonna be a good trash boy.
This trashy boy has no chance.
You would think with his giant trash laser he'd be able to do a little bit more to me.
No,
I mean, it's only designed to destroy trash.
it's true. You're not trash.
For a good boy.
Intact armor.
Well, that game was a bunch of time. I think I do need to rewrite the trash bot split.
A bit too low.
That really should have been gold, I feel like.
Trashbot doesn't really want to destroy you, he just wants to be friends.
Yeah. I don't trust him.
I mean, you shot him, so... I know.
Itchy.
You're a trash boy.
Mm-hmm. I know, I'm the worst. Alright, hook shot movement.
Ho ho ho. One day.
I have always loved the hook shot as like an item concept because you can go super fucking fast with it, but you can also just slow yourself down and look like an idiot, and it's great.
I love looking like an idiot. Who doesn't?
And why else would you stream?
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
Very true.
I mean, there's a reason why we're streaming co-op, Ocarina of Time,
Yeah.
randomizer, crowd control next
If
weekend.
folks didn't know,
Yeah.
we are going to be doing another Saturday marathon type stream next week,
A big
and
one.
boy, it is going to be a doozy.
Yeah, I'm playing and I'm bad. It's great.
We're both playing, and neither of us has played like Ocarina of Time in a long time. In an Ocarina's worth of time.
And you've never played it together at the same time.
It is
Nope.
true, because we didn't even know there was like a multi-world co-op thing. God help us.
I mean, I haven't played that game since the, when did it come out? The 90s?
Ugh,
98.
98? Yeah, I haven't played it since like 98, so...
It's gonna do that to me. At least water gives you your jump back, and like your your double jump and V-dash. When you land in sand, you don't.
Yeah, you got nothing.
When you land in sand, fuck you.
Fuck you, you're stuck. Get out. Why did you land on the sand, idiot?
Mortal words, because you're an AI. Fuck you, fuck you.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Fuck you. You do have to beat him the first time.
Yeah.
I should really be hookshotting like from up there. I just keep forgetting. There we go. I remember to do that correctly.
I have no idea how you remember where to go, honestly. Like, I've watched this like 4 times now, and I still have no idea how you know which room you're supposed to go in.
I mean, I did do the entire game a ton of times, so I actually do know the map pretty well.
I can always get lost.
Yep, that was too late.
It's pretty great watching me play Ocarina of Time and getting lost.
Mm-hmm.
Just follow
I
Vic.
fucked up!
Is that a thing you can even do in that mod I feel?
No, what it is, it says we're playing separately, but we're sharing items, so I can pick up an item in a chest that's actually his item.
Yeah, and it'll like give it to me.
Yeah, so if I pick up, say, his sword, he'll then have his sword. And the items are spread across the 2 games, so it's,
It does mean that we can both be on each other's critical paths.
Yep.
It could also mean that in an extremely improbable event, you just are both playing this game at the same time with no interaction.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably designed such that at least one.
You never know.
Mainly to keep it from putting, like, everything in the other person's and fucking up.
I think there are, like, controls in place to stop that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, presumably.
Some of them don't work. We found out that you can get stuck. We tried to do a randomizer so we don't get stuck in the forest.
Because it would be really boring if one of us could go forward and the other is stuck like in the forest until they find an item.
Yeah, the thing is, in co-op, it just like, as long as one person can get out of the forest, it doesn't care.
Yeah.
So one of us can get stuck. We're gonna try and make it so that both of us can get out first.
And it's pretty small, like, the thing we have to do to make that happen.
Yeah.
It's not, like, super disruptive.
It's like, hey, do you want the slingshot? Ooh, it's actually in my game in the desert.
Yup. Yeah, like, it's in a plate. It's not just, like, not early. It can be super fucking late in the game. So we're gonna make some precautions just to make sure that we both at least get access to, like, the greater map. The greater map.
Greater map.
Just make sure I did split there.
Yep.
Alright, now we are heading out to turn on the power. At least as soon as I skip this boss fight that isn't real. It doesn't exist.
Yeah, there's no boss fight here. What are you talking about?
No idea. I think Victus is losing it.
Just mentioning this boss fight. There's never been a boss here.
Me, Serpent 6 isn't real. It can't hurt you. Serpent 6.
Serpent 6, I'm not real. I can't hurt you.
Yeah, we just have to learn the perfect endless forest escape. Yeah.
Exactly.
Neither of us really knows any Ocarina of Time anything. So.
That's the thing. Like, it's not just don't speedrun it. It's like haven't played it in years.
Yeah.
Don't even run it. Never mind speedrun it.
Like, I'm terrible as well because I always put sword in A when I can, and you can't in Ocarina of Time. So I keep trying to press A to sword, and it's like, no, and I'm like, ah!
Bad.
No, it is
No.
B sword, you fool.
Yeah, no. I did play Link to the Past recently, where that also has
Forces B
Forces
sword.
B sword. So maybe I'll be more used to it by Saturday. I don't know. I just always like attack on X.
Oh.
Oh, I just fucked it, didn't I?
Oh, what did you do?
I lost the text
Oh.
storage, so the power's just on now.
Uh-oh.
Owned.
Did you have to, like, reload?
Yep.
Ooh, ouch.
Probably not, honestly. I'm sure I could just get in there. But I don't know how to do it.
And ultimately, you do want to do it the speedy way and practice that as much as possible.
Yeah, it's probably just like a run reset moment.
I imagine I'd be able to do a thing with that.
There we go.
It is a frame perfect trick. There we go. That's what I should really be doing there. Yeah, like I could vertical dash in that room by the teleporter to get down into it.
Yeah, so did you accidentally like click or something?
I hit the map button while I was there.
Ah.
Because I am a fool.
What is the teleporter?
Teleporter storage into text storage. Basically, I just used a teleporter storage to activate text storage, which is why there's a computer screen currently with the letter A at me, telling me that the letter of the day is A. Oops. This really isn't as hard to get through as I'm making it.
Down we go. And to kill that lad.
So what I'm basically doing is like making myself able to move around while I have the teleport screen up.
Yeah.
not be inside
Well, we
that.
might as well try the teleport on the,
Yes, I will try to remember to do that.
Okay, let's do it.
And if we lose it, that's fine. I never liked it anyway.
Sure. See, now he's going for us. Now he doesn't like us. It's almost like we shot him or something.
Ooh. Yeah!
Yeah! Woo!
I've never been more proud of myself in my whole life.
1 whole set of saving. Woo!
G fucking G.
That's why this is gonna be a PB.
That 1 second. Because you're at that level where 1 second matters, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's why I'm going through this room so optimally.
That's why they call him the Optimizer. Because of how optimal his movement is.
Ah, no, that's completely unrelated. It's a story for another time.
Is it like when you call a big guy tiny? Is
Yeah.
it, ironic?
Wow. There I go, getting destroyed again. Time for everyone's favorite room.
I love this room.
No, it's like when you call like a giant tiny, but they actually are tiny for a giant.
Yeah. Several layers of irony here.
And of course some baked irony.
Of course.
One of the tastier flavors.
Delicious.
Gonna risk it?
For the biscuit!
I mean, I can make you some biscuits if you want some.
Ooh.
For the biscuit!
Actually, I think I'd have to go buy some flour, but...
Yeah, we have flour.
We do.
Oh, okay, then that would work. Oh yeah, I still have some too.
That's just funny. We were making, pancakes. And my mom's recipe calls for self-raising flour, but it's not really super a thing here. Like, flour with, baking powder already in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That hasn't... The one we found was also was bleached, and it was like, no. Let's not get the bleached flour, thank you.
I think there's self-raising flour here, at least.
It like exists, but it's not that common.
Yeah, like I said, there was the only one we found, and we're like, no.
Alright, well now the fun part.
Yeah.
You also have to fight him with this.
Yeah, you do. But hey, you never actually have to shoot this guy, so
Yeah.
just don't jump for it. Simple. One easy trick.
It's one weird trick. Right, let's form one. God, this guy took so long for me to learn
I know.
when I first played this game. He was definitely one of the stopping points of the run.
So the boss is hurting himself. Is the big thing about this boss?
Which basically makes it an auto-scroller. There's nothing we can really do other than make sure that we hit him with this orb. I wasn't 100% sure I got that there.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there's King Arthur unbleached self-rising flour, so... You can definitely get that.
Yeah, I think we just couldn't get it at our shop price. We were just like, we had to make our own.
Yeah.
Alright, so now I wait until I'm actionable. I fucked it up because I didn't actually select. I meant to be, while that thing is going on, selecting the correct teleport. I just kind of forgot, as tends to happen. This
Of
is...
course with... Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna talk about flour and make jokes.
Hey, feel free. I'm just going up against the virus
Virus
now.
again, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, well then. I was just gonna say, between the two of you, you know, Serene having a literal doctorate in chemistry, figuring out how to make self-rising flour was a major challenge, I think. It's so difficult.
Sure was.
Which was the other part why it's not like we went looking for it elsewhere, because, you know, the ingredients were right there.
Yeah.
What's really nice about my mom's recipe book is that it does have American measurements.
I didn't split.
Oops.
Fine.
Keep forgetting to do that.
Mm-hmm.
We're so caught up in the teleport glitch not working. But yeah, it has the British measurements, you know, proper metric. And then it's like, for you damn imperialists, here's your cups.
Imperialist, you're one to shock.
It's a bit of a slower one.
You want to measure
It's
up
fine.
5/8 of a cup of milk? Fucking do it.
Yeah, half a cup, yeah. Half a cup and then a little more? Yeah, that's what I do.
It's essentially what I do.
That was nice.
I make my own taco seasoning now, and let me tell you, it's never gonna stop.
What I really need to do is figure out, like, when, like, my mom says use mixed herbs, I'm convinced it's completely different mixed herbs to what Americans think of as mixed herbs.
I would have to assume so.
So, like, I'm gonna have to ask my mom, like, okay, what is actually in your mixed
What is
herbs?
that exactly? Just wondering.
I'm curious, Mom. Look at the back.
I'm gonna go
What
with
is
basil, rosemary.
Most of what I find here is like mixed Italian herbs, and I'm like, that's definitely not like what I'm getting back home.
Oh yeah, if you find like mixed herbs in the US, it's almost certainly gonna be Italian.
Yeah.
Because when Italian people hear that white people don't season their food, they're just like, what?
Ooh, I did not think I was gonna live there.
You got it.
Then they remember, oh yeah, it's all those other ones. Oh yeah, marjoram and sage would definitely be in the British one.
Yeah. This sounds about right.
Alright, that was 28:07. Previous segment was not 49 seconds faster.
Gonna have to erase that.
Alright, I'm seeing one thing right here. Thyme, oregano, parsley, marjoram, basil, sage.
That could be it.
That sounds reasonably British.
We're gonna have to figure out how to like
Acquire.
reproduce that.
No.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you could find most of those spices, just not necessarily like pre-mixed as a spice mix kind of thing, you know?
I definitely have thyme, oregano, parsley, and basil already.
Like, marjoram's definitely the only one that I'm sure you could grab it. I'm sure you could find it in the big spice rack. I guess I would say the only one that's probably not currently in our cabinet. In dried form. Well, we are still putting gold splits up, which is always nice. You know, not the virus split.
Not a
but
fake one, but
honestly, the game moves so fast that it's kind of difficult sometimes
yeah.
Yeah, 25 minutes speedrun.
to remember to split
Yep.
while also doing like big tricks and stuff. Sum of Best is still going. If the Sum of Best gets under 25, I'll be pretty happy.
Yeah, we're pretty good.
That's definitely like the first step.
We're something else like I was like British American like cooking. It was like, I can't really get it. I can't remember what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it'll come to me.
Maybe. Show me my time. 25:19. Other than the gigantic fuck up, everything went good.
Mm-hmm.